We're talking now with Terry. Terry, you're with Allworth's Money Matters.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
So the basis of my question, I listened last week and you gave some advice about somebody with a pension and whether they should consider that pension as like bond investments.
Yeah, fixed income, the portion of the portfolio.
Right.
Yep.
And I agreed with your answer to a point, and my question is, I have a similar situation where I'm already retired, I have a pension, and the pension is going to cover, the pension plus my Social Security is going to cover my expenses. And so what I've been doing is increasing my bond holding ratio to about 10% by the time I turn 73. So when I start taking RMDs, I have a little bit of cushion in case I'm in a bear market, and I don't have to take out money and lose money on my investments. I can just hopefully use the bond money.
So what percentage of your portfolio is
Almost all.
Right now, is it all equities?
Oh, but about 9% right now.
Okay. All right. So you
I
said
like it thus far. What's your question?
Yeah. You said you agreed with us up to a point, but then you said after some point you didn't agree with us. Where didn't you agree with us?
Well, your last time I listened to you, your point was you should just be 100% equity.
Oh yeah, but listen. Okay, so here we go. Listen, we're nitpicking here. So I get the required minimum distribution. At age 75, your required minimum distribution can be less than 4% of the portfolio. Right? Where do you live? What state?
Nevada.
All right. So we're not going to pay any money in taxes to the state of Nevada.
Just federal.
But just federal taxes. So let's say your required minimum distribution is $40,000. And you do the distribution. $10,000 actually goes to the federal government. Where's the other $30,000 go?
Reinvested.
You reinvest it. You buy back exactly what you just sold.
Right.
So I don't need that much as a percentage of the portfolio. If we're going to nitpick over this, I don't need that much of a percentage of the portfolio. Just because I do the required minimum distribution doesn't mean I have to spend the money. The only money that is actually going to get lost in that little transaction is the tax. So on that, I could keep 99% of my portfolio in equities.
And have the dividends that they produce pay the tax liability.
But in saying that, you're 91% equities, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense?
Well, thanks for answering my question then.
Sure. Yeah, sure. But look, you get the general concept. I mean, which is the most important part, whether it's 85% or 90 or 100% equities. You know,
yeah. The reality is whether he has a pension or not, we're talking about a sum of money that he doesn't need for his living expenses today. Wants to let it continue to grow. One can make the argument, regardless of the rest of your financial situation, if you've got a portfolio that you're not going to touch for 10 plus years, or even if you are, it's just a very nominal amount. Having a 90% equities. It's going that's a much higher probability of a good return.
And by the way, when we're not, he mentioned IRAs. If you have the brokerage account, right, you want your equities actually in the brokerage account outside the IRAs and bonds in the IRA.
For sure.
Right? For tax efficiency.
Yes.
There we go.
Appreciate the call, Terry.